We're back with the bad vibe.
Okay.
Dwight and Jeremy.
All right. All right. So this is episode 68 of the bad vibe.
It's like a slow countdown to when we're on 69.
Yeah.
I hope there's a chick here because I don't want to have to blow you.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever I gotta
happen.
do. So in the news,
there's not gonna be a chick here. It's not gonna happen.
So I'm gonna have to blow you.
No.
Shit. So anyway, first on the docket. This headline reads, NASA records sound of Mars.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, everyone. This is the podcast on the road again.
Oh, yeah, we're driving.
We got about a 2.5 hour trip. So, some of it's going to be this.
Hopefully the sound is still good. I think it will be. Usually it is.
Yeah.
You can still hear us really well. You just also hear the road and like GPS chiming in.
All right, what's on the docket?
Oh, yeah. There's the headline from Huffington Post. NASA records sound of Mars. Really unworldly wind for the first time.
It reports or records?
Records.
They recorded some wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the headline.
Okay, I got a problem here. One thing, fuck NASA.
Yeah
because they're wasting our fucking money. You record wind here. You know what I mean? We're recording wind. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm recording wind right
NASA,
now.
You hear the
wind? No, I mean, they're all like, yeah, that's one small step for, Fuck all of that.
It says it's really unworldly wind. It is. It's not here. What'd you think? You think Earth wind was there? No. Earth, wind, and fire. It's unworldly wind because you're not on the world. You're not in the world or on the world or however you say it. For whatever reason, I guess they were surprised that the wind is different there.
Who's the dude that stepped on the moon?
The first time?
Yeah.
Armstrong?
Yeah, what's his first name?
Neil.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Neil. I was like, that's not the biker. Is it? I was like, and then as soon as you were saying Neil, I was like, oh, yeah, that's Lance.
Lance. Right? Those are both gay people names.
Yeah, that's gay.
If you meet a dude named Neil, you assume he sucks dick.
But I would think, like, all right, it'd be cool to, for someone to finally land on, Mars and, like, walk around and shit, right?
No, but, it'll be cool.
NASA can't be like, in your face now, Neil. What, wind?
Yeah.
Hey, wind in your face, Neil. You know what I mean?
Recording wind is a little lame because what wind sounds like it sounds like just noise.
So what are they trying to, like, why is that an accomplishment?
Maybe it's the first. I'm not going to read it past the headline because that's not my name.
Are they going to tell us the first of everything? You know what I mean? The first time we've recorded there on you know what I mean?
I think it's a big deal. Maybe it's the first time they've recorded sound. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I could just read this article, but I'm not going to. I like to just make fun of it.
That's pretty fucking, I don't know.
I thought when I first saw the headline...
How much did it cost to do that?
It's probably free.
No, but I mean...
They have free data plan.
Free data plan?
Do you say data?
No.
Or data?
Yeah, data. Right? Data?
Data sounds kind of stupid.
Data.
But
right?
data...
You sound like a baby.
Right?
Data. Is it your first word? Right? Data.
Your first word is
Your first word's data. You're like, it's fucking data. Right? If your kid's first word was data, you would correct him, right?
So if your kids...
Really?
When a kid talks for the first time, they say data, and they're talking about, like, information, but you think they're saying dad wrong. So you think it's cute, but really they're just, like, science.
Kids sitting there thinking, and they're looking at you, and they're like, data. And you're like, yeah! He said it! Right? You do that goofy little dad face.
Do you remember the first time your kid said dad?
Yeah, he said dad before he said mom.
Were you all excited?
I was very excited. He said dad before mom.
Yeah, it's because you talk more than her, so you talk to him.
Yeah, he's like, Dad, shut up!
He's like, shut the fuck up, Dad.
His second words were shut up.
You're not that funny, Dad.
Yeah. He's like, shut up!
Yeah, no, I don't, my son, he talked real young. Like, he talked early, so I don't remember what was actually first. He said mom and dad and all that shit when he was pretty young. Yeah. But he said it like, it wasn't even that he was saying it, but then he was like reaching for me and like wanting me or like saying something to me. It was fucking badass. It was really, I was like, he was the first person that I think loved me, really. Like, I don't think anybody loved me before him.
He was the first person?
Maybe my mom, like mom did.
You know, he was the first person. So
he's
like
only now.
Yeah, he's the only one.
You have two kids, so two people love you. Mm-hmm. Although I think your daughter loves you more than your son. Mm-hmm. When I go to your house, she's all over you.
Yeah, she is.
Dad, shut the fuck up and let us... Like,
we'll have to get onto her or something. It hurts her a lot. Well, it hurts him too, though.
But does it... when you have a daughter, everybody always says, like, when you have a daughter, she's always closer than your son. Like, you're closer with her than you are your son. And when Alex was little, I didn't think that was possible that you were going to like another kid more.
Yeah, it was going to be tough. Especially when I found out we were going to have a girl, I was like, ugh.
If you could only save one, which
really didn't want to have a girl. And then I know every girl wants to have a girl, right? And every guy pretty much usually wants to have a guy.
You say you want a boy all the time, but then most men, like, they are real close with their daughters.
Yeah.
I just don't. If I had another kid now and it was a girl, I think I would still like Colin more. He's fucking badass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'd have to really, like, sissify him, though. You know what I mean? If not, she's gonna be a manly dude the way he's wild.
Yeah, but you know how it is, though. Like, girls that grew up with brothers are always kind of cool because they grew up, like, they know how to communicate with men.
Stuff. Yeah.
I think that's what they become accustomed to, like, communicating with men.
Yeah.
Or boys, at least, so they end up cooler. So do you think that Macy, your daughter, will be cool because of Alex?
I don't know. I've known some real losers that had brothers.
Had a bunch of brothers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, it's not every time, but I know a lot of women who I know who had brothers. They're a little more like they know how to like roll with jokes and like male conversation or whatever. But anyway, back to NASA. This is what the thing. I guess what it was. I think the reason that they're all excited about hearing wind was that thing they used to have on Mars, it just picked up video. And this one has like a mic on it. So the first thing they heard was just wind because there's nothing else to fucking hear there. You know, they're not going to hear a conversation. Two Martians are like, yeah, my boss is a fucking dick, you know? They're not going to hear anything like that. So I guess they're just excited that they have audio. But you know how like long-distance phone calls used to cost money?
Mm-hmm.
You think I guess it's expensive to go from Mars? How far is Mars? If you had to guess, just ballpark.
I don't know. I don't even see it.
You've seen Mars.
Really?
I see Mars like every night.
Anyways.
The little red one?
I don't see Mars. Okay. So, I don't know.
I would say it's like, they say that it would take 6 months to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a one-way trip if they send people.
I know New York's like 1,600 miles from here or something like that.
That's how far it is to New York.
And I don't see it, so I guess that doesn't really help me. You know?
Yeah, but if it was 1,600 miles and it was up in the sky, you'd see it like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see those people wear those shirts that say, I love New York?
Like, there was a guy wearing it today, I saw.
Do you love
Texas.
New York?
No.
I feel like I do. I feel like I love New York.
I've never been to New York. So I might, if I went, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But what if everyone that's wearing one of those has been?
It must be awesome if everybody has those shirts.
Or it's just...
nobody has a shirt that says, I love Ganado. Trust me.
Well, I think, hold on. They all have shirts that say, I love NY. So who's this fucking Nye guy? Right? Bill Nye? They spelled it wrong.
I don't know if I've never been there, obviously.
It's usually I heart.
I bet I wouldn't heart it as much in the wintertime.
It like the I heart NY, it does look good on shirts and stuff. I mean, it's...
Whoever came up with that design probably made a lot of loot.
I've seen it with I heart Texas, though, too. The TX, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's...
Yeah, but it's from that. It came from... You know.
It's not like New York people copying some hick town.
But yeah, I feel like I love New York, but also I think I would like that. I think I would be a little nervous because anytime I'm in a big town or a big city, like especially at night, I get all sketchy because I'm from such a small town. That I feel like I'm so out of place there, and like I feel like I'm gonna get like robbed or something.
Dude, when me and someone else, we were in Cleveland, Ohio, and we went to like a casino or whatever when we were leaving. It was fucking weird. It's huge fucking buildings, and that's nothing like New York.
What is
like
Cleveland?
City?
Cleveland is like it's a huge city though.
It's not like New York or nothing though. It's not huge.
But is it as big as Houston?
No, nowhere near.
Smaller than Houston?
Yeah, much smaller than Houston.
Oh, that's tiny.
I mean, it was just cool. They had big buildings, and we're like downtown, you know. Like the casino we went to was like in the middle of the town. Jack's.
Do they just have gambling legal in Ohio, or is that like Indian land? The Indians got a city around them. They're like, we're holding out.
Cleveland Indians.
Oh, right? Yeah. Are there a lot of Indians there?
No, I didn't see any.
Why do they call them that?
I mean, there might have been, but I didn't see them.
Yeah. I mean, are there a lot of... Well, that makes sense. Cowboys in Dallas, I guess.
There's more Indians here than there is there.
What if...
Dots, though.
We always had said that if there was a team mascot that was the Indians, but it was like the Indians kinds that own 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Their helmet has a little dude with a dot on his forehead or whatever. Dude,
He's got a turban. Their football helmets are like hard turbans.
Yeah.
Right?
They have, Their fans dress up like suicide bombers.
Wow.
I know that's not Indians.
The uniform is like a robe.
Yeah.
That'd be hard to play and run in.
Play football in a robe? Depends on what sport you're playing, I guess. Curling, like where you're on the ice and you just throw the rock or whatever, that wouldn't be too hard in a robe.
Think of like a pitcher though. You know, they're playing baseball. He's wearing like a robe and turban.
I've never been a big robe guy, but anytime I stay in a hotel and they have them, which has been like I think once in my life, twice. It is nice to get out of the shower.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Indians.
No.
The Indians are always working in a hotel.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They all own them, yeah.
But I was saying, I'm not a big robe guy. Like, I don't own a robe. But anytime you get out of the shower in a hotel and you don't get dressed, but you just put that robe on, it is nice. And I just imagine, like, say, like, on a date, like, it's cold as fuck right now.
I've never used a robe at one.
Oh, fuck yeah, I have, dude.
They're big, fluffy.
I was pretty sure I stole one time, but I don't know where the fuck it's at.
See, you stole something from a hotel? Oh, shit.
I've stolen so much stuff from a hotel that if I just still had it, I could start my own hotel.
That's ridiculous.
If I didn't, like, throw
then
it.
someone would steal it from you and you'd be out.
I've had so many tiny soaps.
You go to pay to stay at someone else's to get more stuff? Every time you have a guest?
Remember when we went to see your dead dad or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed in that hotel, and just for the listeners, if you don't know, Dwight's dad was, he was like a thief, I guess. Mm-hmm. Is that the way to say it? He was a thief.
Yeah.
He stole shit all the time. He was always, he was
in his prime.
He's what?
In his prime.
Yeah, in his prime. But he was always stealing and stuff, so out of respect, we just decided we were going to steal some shit while we were on that trip to go to his funeral or whatever.
We both stole something.
We both stole, one of us stole something from a Walmart. Is that you or me?
I don't remember that.
I
know, like, just when we were leaving, you got a roll of toilet paper off the cart.
Yeah, I stole a roll of toilet paper from the hotel.
Was it toilet paper?
Well, no, what I did, I got a pocket full of little soaps, and I got a toilet paper. Like, because that cart was outside cleaning the rooms, so I just scooped up as much soaps as I could.
I like the soaps from those places.
I hate it.
I like them, even though they run out real quick. They're not designed to last like a regular
There's
one.
always a fucking pube on it. Always.
No.
It's like there's a pube on it even when you open the box, like open it out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I remember somebody said one time that when there's pubes on the soap, that's good because it makes it like a Brillo pad. It gets you cleaner. That is fucking gross. Like, there's something about pubes. I know it's just a hair, so like hair is just hair. But there's something about pubes that I just can't do. I can't go.
I mean, depending on if it's a dude or chick. If it's a dude, it's been just soaking in like sweaty ball juice.
Girls sweat.
Yeah, but it just seems nasty.
But where the pubes are,
it's a dude.
Where the pubes are on a girl, it's like a flat. It's like straight down from there.
Yeah.
So it's not as like on a dude because there's like you got pubes here and there's a dick under it, so there's like a little cup.
And it's just like it's just been mashed.
Yeah, it is gross.
And just
I don't
sweaty.
care whose they are. I don't want anybody's pube. Like, I mean, I get like if you have sex, but I'm saying like aside from that, like I don't want anybody's pube anywhere near.
All right, hold on. Who do you think it'd be worse? All right. Of course, chick pubes.
Yeah.
Dude pubes,
okay.
or like a transgender male.
That's worse.
Pubes. Right?
I don't want tranny pubes anywhere near me. I don't want tranny pubes. I don't even want to. I want to imagine that they don't have them. The idea of tranny pubes.
You want to imagine that transgenders are clean shaven.
I guess. Well, what are you saying though?
With all that surgery, I would think like scar tissue.
No hair's not going to grow.
And no hair's going to grow.
I got a big scar on my elbow. And like hair.
Let's say you're a dude, or you're a chick, so you have a hairless ass.
Okay.
Because they usually do. I mean,
yeah.
Unless they're Mexican or
Italian or something.
Italian or something.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me finish mine. All right, so it's a chick that turns into a dude. Okay. So they take like skin from her ass to make like her sack or something, I guess.
Yeah.
However they do that. I guess they don't need a sack.
Do they have balls?
They just need a dick.
Do they have balls?
They don't need a balls, right?
But I mean, just for like aesthetics.
I mean, it'd be kind of weird. It'd have to be like fake stuff in there. But to make the sack, let's just say they use skin from the ass.
Okay.
Okay. So it would be hairless balls.
Yeah.
It's just chick ass that's bald.
Uh-huh.
Right?
But it's a chick that's taken testosterone and shit to, you know what I mean?
It would grow hair.
So she might get pretty fucking hairy. But I don't think they would use ass skin because it doesn't look like ball skin. They got to use elbow skin.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what looks like ball skin.
I think I have a weird looking elbow.
Yeah, but you got balls. You want to be a dude?
Let's say they use it from a donor. So they use the elbow.
Dead balls?
No. Oh. Elbow skin from a donor.
But if the guy's dead anyway, might as well take his balls. Then you get you some.
What if he was a transgender female?
They only do
right?
tranny to tranny.
He was a transgender.
They do
female.
a tranny swap like a mechanic.
You know what I mean? Really?
Okay, so
they cut off his dick. He doesn't have no dick and balls.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they use his elbow or her, however you want to see it.
You say whatever they want to be. That's what you're supposed to call them.
Really? That's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, so like if all of a sudden you became a woman, you're like, I'm a woman. I have
all of a sudden.
Time. Yeah.
Is this a thing?
No. I'm saying like Bruce Jenner. They
I got sick and like now
you wake up with tits.
Damn it! I caught the females. Right.
The first hour would be fun, just looking in the mirror, like, oh shit, this is nice. Then when you realize you can't jack off.
You know what I mean? But like, what
they do is weird.
You know what I mean? Let's just say like I go to work and they're like, "Damn, Dwight." They're like, "What happened?"
Titties.
You know, they're like, "Damn, Dwight." What happened?
Your employees are checking out your ass.
I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I'm under the weather." I turned into a chick Saturday. I'm going to get a shot and I'll be a dude by Monday.
If that was just something you could catch. Like, not catch even, but it was just like, yeah, it's like the flu.
Yeah.
You're like, all of a sudden you wake up and we're doing the podcast and I'm staring at your tits the whole time.
I'm like, dude, stop it. Right.
But you'd be my sister, so I guess I wouldn't look. I don't know that if you have
I think you'd be staring because it'd be weird. But if that was a thing, I guess it wouldn't be weird.
But you would be my sister, though.
You know what I mean?
But I don't know if I don't check out my sister.
You're like, dude, get away from me. I don't want to be on my period. Right? Oh, shit.
But what I'm saying is, like, you would be my sister, so I don't know if you don't check out your sisters because it's weird or because my sisters aren't hot. Like, if we had a hot sister, would we know she's hot? Ashley's pretty, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess, like, you don't know.
But, okay, so, like the hot, like, I showed you a picture of a girl earlier. She was really hot, right?
Yeah.
If that was your sister, would you be like, yeah, my sister is hot? Or would you just be like, my stupid sister?
I don't know.
That's what I wonder. So if all of a sudden you were a chick and you were like a 10, would I be like trying to...
I don't think... You know what I mean? Oh, shit, I came down with something Friday.
It made you a hot
Saturday,
chick.
I'm a hot chick. I mean, like, a lot would have to change. Besides genitalia.
So back to the...
I would just be a fat chick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, even if you... But even if you were like a really in shape, like everything... and turn into a girl, you would still look like a dude.
Be a big dude.
Yeah, you'd
even
still
tall,
be a 6'1".
Yeah.
There's 6 foot. There's girls that are that tall that are pretty, but I mean, most of the time.
Yeah.
They're kind of mannish looking. You know, they got those wide ass shoulders and shit.
Oh shit.
I like when girls that are big like that, and I don't mean fat at all, like big, like athlete, like softball chicks.
Big boned.
Yeah, but I like when those chicks, like, you see them for their prom or something, and they wear those shoulderless dresses. You're like, God damn! Yeah. Like his shoulders look like just. Those are the shoulders that should be like swinging a sledgehammer or something. But anyway, so we were saying, if you're a trans, whatever, like boy, if you, so you say if you're a girl and you want to be a boy or whatever, do they make balls, or do they just make your clit get real big?
If we have any transgenders listening, like I want to know.
I'm curious too,
because if it is a girl that wants to be a dude, I mean, like. It's like, is there like package plans? Right?
You can get the balls, but it's going to cost you an extra $5,000 per ball. If it was that, just get one ball.
Do you get the Happy Meal, or do you just walk away with the $1 menu? Right?
You get a Happy Meal, it comes with a toy.
They're like, these are just going to be useless. Why are you going to do them? They're just caught like for looks.
Well. Balls, I remember...
Right now, they're the opposite. They're straight up, balls are not for looks. They're just functional.
When I was a kid, like when I was real little, right? And it's like I had no sexual anything. Like I didn't know I wanted to fuck, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember like I would take a bath and I would be like looking at my dick. And I'd be playing in the bathtub and my dick would just be a prop in what I was playing. Mm-hmm. So I'd have like little army guys like hiding behind my dick and they had to get real low.
Weird. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, but anyway, I remember...
Only one of them, and he's not even all hiding.
Yeah. He's clearly gonna get shot trying to hide behind that fucking thing. My dick was pathetic when I was a little kid. Dude. It was really little.
Oh my gosh!
But anyway, so
he's holding it up like it's a gun.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that, dude. And
it's like a fucking bazooka or something.
So anyway,
a small one.
I remember thinking, because people would talk about dicks and stuff all the time, but nobody really talked about balls. So I remember thinking, like, my ball, I thought it was like something weird. I thought it was something wrong, like it wasn't normal.
But when you're younger, they're like tight and they're like stuck.
It's just like a little, like a hump almost.
Right underneath, yeah. And then eventually they just start, long, dude. I mean, they just start.
I'm long. Like, if your balls keep getting longer as you get older, they're passing my dick soon. Like, it's gonna be, yeah. But anyway, so, they don't just let you go, like, your clit gets real big because you take pills, right? Mm-hmm. Do they give them, like, they make up a fake dick?
I mean...
Have you ever seen porn where a chick has, like, a huge clit?
No.
The first time I ever did, it freaked me out. Because every girl I'd ever, like, been with or
Didn't, like,
whatever,
China have something like that?
Yeah, she's got, it's a medium-sized dick. Like, it's an average dick length. But the first time I saw it, it freaked me out because every girl I'd ever been with or like, seen naked or whatever, just had, like, basically just a little thing, a little bump or something. So when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? I'd never seen it before in real life. I still never have seen it in real life. But the first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? But I wonder if you're like a tranny and you're a girl and you want to be a boy.
What if they can turn the lips into balls?
I mean,
you don't use that hair. Use that skin, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? And then you have hair on them.
Maybe.
You know? I want to know.
I really want to know if they have balls or not. I really want a listener.
I think it would look really funny without it.
But it would look really funny
with it.
It would
look like a dildo attached.
I think
you'd have to have a really good plastic surgeon to be able to pull that off to where it looks natural.
I think the only way they can make it look realistic would be to cut off a dead person's balls. And just glue them on or whatever they do.
Glue them.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they do it, but I'm saying, like, put them, like, connect them. Or what if they just, like, took somebody's balls and they just, like, kind of tucked it up in your ass? It's like, it's hanging down in the general place it should be. But then whenever you, like, squat down, they'd fall off.
Yeah, you go to shit, right? You stuff them up your ass.
But I think though that it's because it makes sense. Like, if you're a dude and you want to be a chick, they're like, yeah, you just cut it off and, like, kind of hollow out that, and then somebody can fuck it, right?
I guess.
I want to see. I don't want to fuck a trans, whatever, but I'm real curious if it feels even remotely like a pussy. It probably don't.
There's like isn't there like certain bones in certain places?
Yeah, because
for that,
in that part of your body, women are way different than men.
Yeah,
their hips are different, and like their pelvis bone, all that
stuff moves when they're like in the mood and stuff too.
But especially if you like a woman who's had a baby, doesn't like your hip bones kind of move apart a little bit more or something?
Yeah, because the baby has to come out.
Yeah, so if you were a chick and you had a baby and then you're like, I want to be a dude. A dude with wide hips is weird looking. Like, that'd be like your friend Kevin. He has wide hips. That dude might be.
He's just wide. Yeah. But I mean.
But I think wide hips and balls and all that, it's just such a weird mix. It just doesn't work. I get why like the Christians are like, it's not natural. I'm never on their side on hardly anything, but
yeah.
I mean, look, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm all for, like, if you're a dude and you're like, I want to be a girl, that's fine, but it's weird. Let's not say it's not weird. But I do want to see a chick with fake balls.
Well, what I've been wondering is, for a while now, when like the whole thing came out saying that their bathrooms, like, dudes can go in girls' bathrooms now because you can't really say. They're
saying that you should be able to go into the bathroom of what you think you should go in, right?
Yeah. So if you're like, I feel like a chick today, right? You know, because Saturday you got sick, right? You're like, damn it, I gotta go in the women's, right? You're sneezing, and someone's like, hey, shouldn't you be in the other one, right?
Well, I was thinking, like, whatever you feel like, what if I watched, like, kind of a sad movie and cried, and I was like, I'm like a fucking chick.
Someone's like, you're crying like a bitch, right?
And then you gotta go, like, take a leak.
Yeah.
And you go in the girl's bathroom. I don't know.
You go to the theater, it's a sad movie, you're crying like a bitch, you go in the one with the skirt.
I think that...
there needs to be a third bathroom. And that's like hey, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you feel like, go in this one.
I think
if you know you're a dude going this one, if you know you're a girl going this one, if this one you don't know,
I think that,
or if other people can't tell going this one,
the law, like how the rules are, doesn't matter. I think the people who for years and years forever there's been like transsexual people forever.
Yeah.
So the men who acted and looked as women, they just always went in the women's bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just where they went. It'd be weird for them to go in the men's bathroom.
Got some guy going there with a cowboy hat and a beard, you know.
But the political angle, when they were trying to get people to like vote on it.
Guess if he has a cowboy hat and a beard, he doesn't think he's a woman or want to be.
But have you ever seen that? There's this one famous one. I can't remember his name. Buck Angel maybe. So this was a woman from birth who did all this shit to become a man. Almost all this shit. So it's like this dude with a six-pack and like tattoos and a big beard with a pussy. That's so
crazy.
fucking weird. And there's pictures where this dude or whatever is like sitting there with his legs spread, and it's just like a fucking gash, dude. It's fucking weird because he's got like muscles. I mean, he looks like a dude.
A beard?
A beard, muscles, everything.
But
I'm gonna Google it while we're talking, just so you can like.
That's crazy.
Just to give you an idea of like what because I think what it was like whenever he was like young, he did it like in high school or something. So it's like you have a lot of time before your body develops into a woman, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like if you take like an 11-year-old girl, it's not that much different from an 11-year-old boy.
Yeah.
So if you start taking
except for like the genitalia.
Yeah.
So if you remove all that or whatever, or you start taking the right medicine, I guess, because I mean that's what they did.
It's just hormone
change. Hormone, yeah.
What the fuck? It's just hormones that they give you that'll make you like a dude. So you get all the stuff that boys get. All right, that is a chick. That has a vagina.
That's the dude?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. I swear to God. Hold on.
It looks like that guy I saw in movies. He's older.
Oh, goddamn. I'm trying to find one that has the pussy in the picture. Here's one with panties on.
Looks like it's got a dick, though.
No, that's just a fat puss, dude. Oh, here we go. Look at that.
No.
Bam.
That's weird.
Would you fuck him?
That used to be tits.
I mean, everything looks like that's just a dude. That's just like a man's man.
Ugh. I like seriously got the shakes.
Would you or would you not hit it?
No.
Yeah, nobody would. I mean,
That's crazy.
No man that likes women would. You know what I mean?
Have you heard him talk?
I'm
saying him.
Sounds like a dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's that. Oh my God.
Does he get his period?
Hold on. This is a picture.
The hormones stop that, right?
I would think that the cycles and all that is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say no blood. But this is a picture that if a woman was posed like this,
be on a curve when you're supposed to show me next.
I'm gonna wait till we get on a straight
of
line.
A dude chick.
This is a picture that if you saw like an attractive woman,
I want to make sure I'm straight looking at these pictures.
if you saw an attractive woman dressed like this, sitting like this, you'd be like, oh shit. But look.
No. He's even looking down.
I mean, but what I don't know is who.
How old is he?
I mean, I would say like 50s or so.
50s?
Here's to clean your palate. Here's a pretty girl. That's probably a dude too, though. Because in this...
It's probably a dude.
In this Google search...
That looks like fake tits, so...
Yeah, that's a dude, probably. That I would... Oh, I wish that was the whole picture. I want to see it opened up. I want to see what it looks like in there.
Why is he being like a model in that?
I think, though, that what it is that his thing is that he's like absolutely like 100, like a masculine everything. Hairy, got the beard, got everything. He's even like looks like a dude, but it's like, yeah, I got a pussy. So I would assume that who he like fucks is chicks. Like chicks go down on him, and he goes down on them. I don't know. I mean, but he clearly needs to get some elbow skin, make balls, and then make a dick out of whatever they make dicks out of. I don't know.
Maybe that's what they're doing.
No, this dude has like been like that forever.
So yeah, he don't care about
like for a long time. I've known who that dude is for like a decade.
So it's a straight up like dyke.
That's wait, a dyke?
You know what I mean?
I guess when you see those dykey chicks that like dress in flannel and look kind of like dudes,
that's kind of what they are.
That's what they want to be, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if they want to look like a 50-something-year-old white dude.
No, but they want to look like they're trying to look real masculine.
Yeah, you see ones that look like a dude. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen a hot one?
Hot dude?
No, it's like it's one of those where
like
they're trying to look all manly, but it's like they're so hot that they can't cover it up.
Actually, all right.
I know one.
We watched Big Brother, and there was like a Mexican chick. Anyway, she actually won it. And spoiler alert, if you're watching like 7 months after it ended or whatever. But anyways,
nobody watches that.
Yeah. Anyways, she won, but she's like she plays football.
Really?
In the lingerie.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, she's like.
I thought you meant against dudes.
She has a girlfriend and all that. She actually is like gay or whatever, but she is like the male in the relationship. You know what I mean? So
gay. When you say women are gay, that doesn't seem right. I know that's correct.
That's the correct way of saying it. Yeah.
But gay seems like it's dudes fucking dudes. Like that's what gay means to me. Girls, what they do seems like it should have a prettier word. You know what I mean? Lesbian, I don't like that word.
Yeah.
It seems too clinical.
Let's be honest. You know what people say.
But the idea, you remember when, it seems like you don't hear about it that much anymore, but people used to be real into like lesbian stuff, like girls kissing, they're like, oh, look, they're
the girls going wild and all that was, you know.
Yeah, it was always chicks kissing, and like, I never I guess I liked the idea of it or whatever, but I never really got into that. Like, if I'm looking at porn, I'm definitely not looking up girl on girl. Is that because I'm partly gay? Because I want to see a dick?
You want a dude in there?
I want to see a dick. Somebody told me one time that they're like, man, like I can't get into porn if the dude is black, because I'm not black, and if the dude's dick's too big. It's like, if the dick's way bigger than mine, I can't get into it. Because all you're doing is you're watching a girl that wouldn't be satisfied with me.
Yeah. She's all fake moaning in that. And it's like,
you can tell she's
the guy's got a fucking baseball bat swinging down there.
It always freaks me out when it's a freaky big dick. I'm like, come on. We know for certain because
you're like, where the fuck did it go? It's not coming out her mouth.
I've seen I've seen those pictures of porn where the guy sits over her and he puts his dick where the base of it is at where it goes in, and he lays it on her stomach, and it's where her heart is. There's no way he can put that all the way in her. She would die.
It's got to like crunch up.
It's got to bend in there somewhere.
But those guys are never fully hard though. I mean, it takes a lot of blood to get that thing hard.
They're never. They always have to hold the base of it. Yeah. It's not going to stay that way for sure.
So they probably, even though it's huge, like in a way hate having that.
I think if I could pick my own dick, it would be big, but it wouldn't be like freak big.
Yeah.
I don't want some girls to.
You're like, it's got to be at least 5 inches. Oh shit.
I remember.
You're like, it's got to be big, but not like too big.
I remember one time in school,
about the size of my pinky would be great.
One time in school, everybody was talking about how big their dick is, and they were like, whatever, and and I kind of came in late to the conversation, and they were like saying like this, like 5, 6, 7 inches, whatever, and I was like, and then they were like, yeah, whatever, and then I realized, I was thinking like, God, these guys all like, that's like all pretty like respectable. I assumed they were talking about like flaccid, like not hard.
Yeah.
So everybody's dicks seemed pretty big, I was like, God damn, I'm not talking. But then they said like, no, they were talking about. I was like, oh, well, that's just all normal dicks. But for a minute, I was like, I don't want to talk. I was just acting like I didn't want them to call on me. You know what I mean? I just like slouched into the corner.
The teacher's like, Jeremy,
Jeremy, come to the front of the class and tell us how big your dick is.
They're like, get the yardstick. Right? You're like, no.
If you could just tell them, I would lie. But if they had to show, I'd be like, hold on, I need to work on it a little bit first.
Oh, shit.
Because you ever had that when you're with a girl, like your date, you just met her, you're fucking for the first time or whatever, you're like, I really don't want her to see it until it's hard. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's very important that she not see this like this, because she is gonna laugh. Like, I have one of those dicks that does not look great until it's like gets going. Like,
why do we always talk about dicks?
I don't know.
We started talking about NASA.
Okay, back to NASA. No more dick talk today. Especially my dick. I'd rather talk about other people's dicks all day.
Talking about
my own,
right? Remember that song?
I always sing it backwards. I'm always like, my dick has HIV. I'm like, fuck. I mean, yours does.
Doesn't, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yours is healthy and big. So anyway, we got to get off of dicks.
We'll probably get on dicks with 69, right?
Yeah, next episode we have to talk about something gay or...
Well, we did in this one.
I know.
But,
we're good at covering the whole, like, dick angle.
All that stuff, though, with the transgender stuff really does have me thinking. Not like I want to be one. Then I'm all like, it really has me thinking. I'm going to take notes and talk to my surgeon.
Gynecologist?
Surgeon.
Do you have to go to a gynecologist with a fake pussy or no?
Yeah, you have to go to a guy gynecologist.
I know, but like, do you really?
Right?
A guy gynecologist, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. But do you, though, is what I'm asking. Is a gynecologist trained to deal with an inside-out dick or whatever?
I'm sure they're like going over that stuff now, though. It's probably part of the, you know?
I mean, you can't get, like, cervical cancer because you don't have that.
They're like, all right, everybody, we got a new textbook. They're like, the old way is, we're still doing that. We're still covering all the best.
You get those old, and those,
It was a 3-month course, now it's 5 months. Because,
But, like, if you're a gynecologist, you're just happy when, like, a real pussy comes in. You're like, all right, I know what I'm doing here.
yeah, you see someone come in, you're like, look kind of manly. I don't know, though.
Is that an Adam's apple? Or
Yeah, you're looking, you're like,
you see a chick come in with a choker, you just assume it's going to be a fake pussy.
right?
Because they're covering something.
You lift it up, and you're like, this is either great work, yeah, it's a chick.
I don't think there is great work. I don't think a fake pussy ever looks real.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it always looks a little thrown together.
Just functional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a hole. You can stick something in it if you want.
Yeah.
But don't look down when you're fucking. You're not going to want to see what's going on down there.
Because it's like, this used to be a dude, this used to be a dude. And you're thinking it. It's never going to look like, that just looks like a chick.
No, because, you know, like every girl's vagina, there's different, you know, like, there's like the ones that are almost just flat. And there's like the big ones, the fatter ones, the whatever. But all of them still look like a pussy.
Yeah.
An inside-out dick is not gonna... there's no way. I could never... If I could get into, like, a trans person or whatever, if I could get into, like, doing some weird shit with them, it would be with a dick, but they look like a girl. I could handle that before I could handle... It looks like a woman, but it has a made-up pussy. I just don't think I could get into that.
You mean, like... Hold on.
I could possibly, if I had to... get into...
You gotta make sure this is clear.
Well, I'm saying, it's not like I'm seeking this out.
Yeah.
But if I had to fuck a trans person, I could get involved with a chick that looks like a beautiful woman but just has a dick.
You could do that?
Before I could do, like, it looks like a woman but it's like a made-up pussy.
But, so you'd be messing with a dick, though?
Yeah, because... but I think that if you're fucking like that fake pussy, I had this feeling it would, like, be hard on the inside, kind of.
Scar tissue.
Yeah, like, I just couldn't... Like, there is no better feeling than, like...
But scars are smooth.
No, I think it's weird. But it's not wet.
If anything, they could scar it to be, like, ribbed.
You know why...
You know what I mean?
You know why...
It's a little like, scar.
But it's dry. It's not going to be wet.
You have to lube up. You just have to.
And that's not the same.
Yeah.
Same reason I can never get into, like, fucking them in the ass.
Yeah.
It's not... It just seems, like, too coarse.
That's why you go to Taco Bell first, right?
Oh, yeah. As nasty as it is, diarrhea is
nasty.
probably great lubrication.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless she's been on a liquid diet for the last 2 weeks.
She had, like, brain surgery or something. She's kind of drooling, and you slop up some of that.
Now, just if you're wondering, there's a reason it's called the bad vibe.
There's brain surgery. She's drooling, and you're using that as lube.
Would you? Okay.
Her initials are KY.
Is your wife's K? No, it's not.
No.
But is it rape if your wife?
That always sounds bad.
I know.
When you start with, is it?
If you have to ask, it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say, you're married. Let's say in 10 years, 20 years, you've been married all this time. Your wife has always wanted you to fuck her. Like, she's always, every time you said you want to fuck, she says yes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking you that, but I'm saying, in that scenario.
Eventually, it's a given.
So you know she wants, she always, so even sometimes you know she doesn't want to, but she knows you want to, so she's down, right?
Yeah.
So in 10 years, 15 years, you have 1,000 times. Okay, now she's in a coma. Is it rape if you fuck her? Or is it like, no, she always lets me fuck her. Even when she even says she'll, like, if she's sleeping.
Well, she can't say no.
She can't say no, And she has a proven track record of anytime you wanted to fuck, she said, okay. Yeah. Is it rape if you fuck your wife when she's in a coma?
I don't know.
It's gross.
I mean,
because coma people smell, I think. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like coma people smell.
They're in a coma, they're not controlling their bowels or anything. So.
Exactly. There's going to be poop on her and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe, though. She might have just got sponge bathed.
Also,
by my request. Right? Like, hey, isn't it? It's Tuesday.
Clean the downstairs extra good today.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We got family coming.
But by law, though, do you think it's rape?
I don't know. I think so.
When I was a kid, I thought...
You're going to go knock out your wife, are you?
No. I don't.
But if she is, you want to already have this answer.
I don't...
Because once she is, you're like... Then you're like, is it rape?
I need podcast fans to answer a question.
You know what I mean? Like,
quick.
that we've answered this, or that we're answering this right now. Let's say if she was knocked out, or, she was in a coma and you were asking, this would be a different conversation, right?
Well, I think, yeah. If
your wife is right now at the hospital, she's knocked out. And you're like, is it rape?
If she's in a coma now and I'm asking, it seems a little bit scary.
Yeah, I'm like, are you going to go fuck her? I mean, don't do that. You know what I mean?
I just wondered that. Listen,
or have you? Right?
I guess my thing is more like if she was in like a coma, but it was one of those deals where she was never coming out, and she was just at home, and she had like a nurse came by once a week.
I think the whole consent thing, that.
What if you? Well, okay, let's say right now you go home and you ask your wife.
Just because they've always given consent.
No. I have a loophole.
Okay.
You go home today and you ask your wife. You're like, okay, look. I want you in writing to tell me that I can have sex with you anytime I want to. You're okay with it. And you get it in writing. She says, I, being of sound mind, whatever, consent to sexual advances of my husband under any circumstances.
For the rest of our marriage.
For the rest of our marriage. And then she signs that. Then, I'm pretty sure you could fuck your coma wife. I don't think it'd be fun. I don't think it would be good.
What if she said for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Y'all divorce. She gets in a coma.
Oh.
Right?
Dude,
and then you're like banging her.
She really better. Oh, it doesn't even matter if she's in a coma at that point.
Yeah.
You can just rape your
break into her house
anytime you want.
You or not break into her house because
that's against the law. You have to catch her out in the dark alley.
Yeah, she's on the sidewalk. She's walking on the sidewalk. You tackle her.
The cops come and you're holding up a paper while you're banging.
Yeah. You got it on her back.
I'm pretty sure that would be a legal binding. If you said for the rest of her life...
You're like, hold on. I'll take you to court. And fuck you there. Right? They're like, it's still indecent exposure.
It's still against the law, but it's
the
not
cop's
rape.
like, I don't care if you can fuck your wife at any time. It's any place is what's bothering me.
So is that... What if you made that part of your marriage vows? Marriage vows aren't actually like legally binding, right?
No, that's just like...
Because you can't sue your wife for not loving you in sickness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, she was a bitch when I had a cold.
You're like, She's like, shut up, take that in there. You're
because like, your wife...
You don't love me anymore.
Your wife or husband or whoever's out there listening, like when you're sick and you're like, you really need a lot of extra help, they like roll their eyes when you're like, could you help me with this? Like nobody loves you.
Yeah.
Nobody loves you in sickness.
They do, And
when you have cancer, you're a pain in the ass, and they're like... I mean, they don't love you as much.
No.
You can't work anymore. You are getting behind on bills. She doesn't love you as much as when you were going to work every day taking care of shit. Mm-hmm. So your wife or husband, your spouse, definitely breaks their marriage vows.
So you need to let them rape you when you're, knocked out.
If I was a chick, I'd probably be DTF. I'd be like, look, if I'm sleeping, just, I guess you...
They're going to wake up for that.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, if you're sleeping, you want them to, like put lube or something. Because I doubt that if you're sleeping, you're going to be real super... Do they have, like, morning wood? Like, do they wet when they wake up in the morning? I've never I've had sex in the morning, but I never just, like, dove right in. You always kind of...
I know, like, sometimes they can be just, like, I don't know why, but I'm, like, wet.
Yeah, that does... But I wonder if it's when they're sleeping, though.
You know what I mean?
Because I was saying, if I was a chick, I would just...
I think you pissed. Right?
Yeah. I think a lot of times wet is peeing.
Keep talking like that, I will be, right?
But I wonder though, if I was a woman though, I
don't pick up your shoes.
I would tell my husband, like, yeah, just if I'm sleeping, just like knock it out. I don't care. What do you care? Yeah. Sex is fun. Who cares? If he wants to do it, let him do it. if you sleep through it, great. If you wake up to sex.
If you got rules with it, they're gonna find somewhere else.
If you just never want to have sex, I mean, they're gonna go looking at other places.
No,
you know?
It's like stray cats. You got a male cat, they're gonna be gone.
So, if I was a woman, I'd be a whore. I think we've covered that on multiple episodes. I'm always impressed with any woman that's not a slut. I'm like, you could fuck anybody you want. A decent.
Apparently, you
want
to fuck dudes if they think they're girls.
No, if I had to choose. If I had to choose between tits and a dick and normal and a fake pussy, I think I'd go with tits and a dick.
God, that's weird.
You wouldn't?
No.
Because then you don't have to fuck a weird pussy.
But
you get to fuck something real, or you at least get a
is it a real? It's a real dick.
I mean, it's a dick. Yeah.
All right, because like,
there's another one you've probably never seen. I'm gonna look up too. Have you ever seen Bailey J?
No.
Okay,
It looks like a girl but has a dick.
Yes.
I don't want to see that.
I know.
I didn't want to see the man vagina either.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's not like a.
Is it like a pretty girl though? Like
yeah, that's what I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you the dick, but everybody says it's like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I can tell it's a dude, kind of. Okay.
There's only so much plastic surgery can do.
I mean, it's a pretty...
also there has to be a lot of time.
I mean,
Nah, I can kind of see that.
Fuck. My phone's acting weird because of where we're at. But that has a dick. That's a dick on there. Big fucking dick, too. Which, it seems like a lot of times those have big dicks. You got a big dick? Ride that out.
You're tired of fucking chicks.
We talked about that before. You get bored if all you're ever doing is just fucking every hot chick. But no, what I was saying was...
You know what I say when you eat something so much, you're going to turn into one?
Yeah.
Maybe he fucked it so much that he turned into one, right?
Possible.
You know what I mean? He's seen so many fucking vaginas that he's like,
Am I gonna turn into a left hand?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though?
Next thing you know, I'm the hamburger helper guy.
The Arby's.
My left hand, I'll say this, like, my left hand has touched my dick so much that, like, for real, I'm surprised it doesn't smell like a dick.
It probably does.
I mean, a lot. Like, how much, like, everybody jacks
Really? You got back to dicks?
Oh, fuck. Okay, no more.
You're always getting back to
What were we talking about before?
Probably dicks.
Remember I said if I was a woman, I'd be a slut? Yeah. Every decent-looking woman, I don't even mean hot. I'm talking, like you look at them and you're like, oh, she's a girl. Should be a slut.
She's a girl.
It's impressive that they're not sluts.
Yeah, you just see like a girl walking by, you're like, oh, excuse me. She's a slut.
Yes.
Right?
She should. No, she's not. I'm saying I'm impressed. I'm impressed when they're not. Oh. You could, you could just fuck every day if you wanted to. You could just fuck a different dude every day.
They ain't gonna be able to walk, but you build a tolerance.
But why don't they? The only reason they don't is because social,
it's not like
being a slut's
you go to not the VMA. What's the one that's
I don't know
for porn?
Oh, the VMA? I don't know.
All the girls are rolled up in wheelchairs, pushed by black dudes.
But I would if I was a chick. I know for sure I'd be a slut. Yeah. Because I'm a dude, and if every girl wanted to fuck me, I'd be like, come on, Especially, like, in high school.
But
dude.
Only, 30% actually, enjoy actual intercourse, though.
You mean, like, they could have, orgasms from, vaginal intercourse?
Only, 30%. I saw that somewhere else recently.
But, first of all...
Only, 30% of chicks can, feel intercourse. They get excited and stuff.
No.
But not actually,
they don't have
sensation.
orgasms from... But you still can just fucking just rub their clit and they get off. Every woman.
Yeah, but...
Or they do it. You see that a lot.
Yeah.
They're sitting there. That's got to be like a downer. You're fucking a girl and you're like, what? I'm not... What the fuck? If I wasn't here, this would be just as good for you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bad beat. But still, when you were in high school, you wanted to have sex, you see the hot girls, oh, I would love to, If you were a chick and you were in high school, you were pretty, you could fuck every day.
You have that same mindset?
They do.
Let's say but if a girl is all looking at a dude oh, I want to fuck him. She just has to go and say, hey. I
want to fuck you.
You know what I mean? Hey, and he's like, let's do it. Right?
If she's just decent looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think part of it is, they say women hit their sexual prime in their mid-30s or whatever. I think that's what it means. It doesn't mean that's when they're the best or anything, but that's when they're the most they crave sex.
Mm.
So I guess
20s to 30s.
I think I've heard late 20s to late 30s. So if they had that when they were in high school, they would be whores because there's horny boys everywhere.
Does guys have that pretty much the whole life.
18.
But younger.
Yeah, it's like when you're 17, 18. That's when
and it's a longer stretch, I would think.
I think it just goes to your dick don't work anymore, basically. I kind of look forward to that. When you get to that age where you're just like not sexual. Like it's just not even part of your...
live life.
What am I... Like, my mind is going to be so free. I'm going to fucking invent something or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just...
We'll record more, right?
We'll have a lot of podcasts.
In like 50 years, God damn, 50 years. Like 30 years.
This podcast will still be going in 30 years if we're alive. That's a promise I'm making
now. Your podcast will still be a thing. I don't think it's ever going to stop.
No, and if it may go to a different medium or something, but the bad vibe will exist in 30 years unless one of us...
Well, it's on the internet, so aliens can watch it now.
Unless on Mars, it's like all there is to listen to is wind on Mars. We send our podcast, there'd be huge.
Yeah, we're gonna send it that way.
We're so much better than wind.
Yeah, they listen to it, they're like, more wind, because they listen to this episode. Like, no, listen to the last, like, 5 or 6.
Yeah, we only have, I think, 3 episodes where we're driving, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4, something like that. I don't know about way back in the day when we were recording back in 14.
Yeah, but we didn't have any driving back then. Do you want to get to the plugs?
Yeah, we can start on that.
I have some, we're doing 2 plugs that we've done before, and there's one I was going to do, but I couldn't get a hold of it. And, the first one is a really good friend of the show. This is on Twitter. It's Jen Lopez.
Okay.
And
we're going to have her on here.
That's the reason I wanted to do hers is, it's JENNSLOWBEZ on Twitter. She is funny as fucking shit. Like, she's seriously the funniest person on Twitter. That's not even like hyperbole. That's just the truth. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have her on over the phone pretty soon. Yeah. And we already have some people, and keep it up if you're one of them. There's people on Twitter that bug the shit out of her to tell her to come on. Like, all the time. She told me that she gets, like, there's people that just, bugging her all the time to come on. So if you're one of those people, keep it up. And she says she's doing it. She's trying to, like, work up the courage. But what I want to do is, if she's as funny as I think she's going to be, is I want to have, like, a bonus episode every once in a while, like,
have her on?
Yeah, and have her on it. Whether it be once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever. Do like a 30 or 45 minute episode. But yeah, go check out. And she has her deal where, she's just funny. I just went to her first tweet and it says, Billy Ray Cyrus was the Bon Jovi of the country world. I always pick a bad one.
Yeah.
She's funny, and I just went to the first one and read it. But anyway, she's very funny, no matter how bad that sounded. And
that hurt my achy breaking heart when you said that.
See what she looks like?
She looks like she'd be on like a 80s TV show.
Yeah, she's mysterious. Nobody knows what she looks like. She just sneaks in and she has her jokes and she's funny and she's kind of scary. I'm a little bit scared of her because she seems tough. I don't know. I feel like if I said something like out of line to her, like, "Oh, look at that app," boom, she would like knock me out. I don't know. I get that feeling. But she's mysterious. Nobody knows what she looks like, and that's part of her like attraction, I guess.
Yeah.
But because there's so many women on here that just are all about tits and shit.
That's like a 7-year-old boy.
What if she is, dude? I don't know. She's a woman. Just because her name's Jen and she has a picture of a woman on there. What if she's a little boy that's just really funny?
Could be.
She's catfishing the world.
I don't want to be on there. I sound funny. Yeah. She balls haven't dropped. Right?
If she comes on and she sounds like a little boy, oh,
it sounds like a little boy playing like some online game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kick her ass, right? You're like, what the hell?
That's why she's scary.
Like,
she's like that intensity, right? Of like,
she's like, I'm just kidding. That's my son, right?
Oh God, I hope so.
No.
But yeah, if you're listening to this, go on her Twitter and tell her to come on the Bad Vibe because she's I'm really excited about that. Now that we're gonna get it hooked up for where we can do call-ins like good.
It'll be like
We can do call-ins now, and it's pretty good, but
it's all right.
We're gonna get it fixed up where we can do like for real call-ins. And I gotta go back to her. The reason I plugged her really is she has a link on Twitter that you can go to. It's for Etsy. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Probably not.
But see, she sells paintings. So if you want to go buy a painting from her, she's got some pretty cool bird ones. I like that one. That one catches my eye. It's got like a, what do you call that? I don't know. No, but the background has like a. I don't know. I'm too dumb to think of the words. So
yeah, good one, man.
You're only gonna know if you go look at it. But she has like cartoon stuff, like Daria, fucking Doug. Remember that? Didn't you like Doug?
Yeah.
The show, Doug. I mean, I'm not saying you should.
Funny.
Like anything. I don't know. It wasn't that funny to me.
Really.
Anyway, so go check her out. Click on that link and go to buy a fucking painting from her. And if you don't, it's because you're fucking sexist and you don't support women.
Who else do you have? The chick from New York?
yeah, New York.
Really?
Yeah, that's the one we're gonna do. I had to do two, and I wanted to
do something.
Yes, that's why I wanted to do two that were hers. The other one is it's J to the hell no, JTOTHE. Yeah, it's all spelled right. J to the hell no. Which I wish
the letter J.
The letter J, yeah.
Okay.
I wish people would just do simple ones because when I talk, I don't talk clearly, and I feel like nobody's gonna find you if I say your thing. Anyway, click on. She has a link for Etsy too.
Really?
Yeah, and she sells.
What the fuck is Etsy?
It's like an online store, dude.
I'm sure we're saying it wrong. Anyways, all right. What's she sell?
I'm almost certain I'm saying it wrong. It's probably like Eastside.
That's our new fan.
She's a fan of the show, and she has like she sells stuff, and she sells like shirts and mugs and wine glasses. And if you go and you click on that link, you can see like I'm pretty sure you can go to her and get stuff custom made. Like you want one that says like Dwight's a faggot or whatever you want to say. I hope you make one that says that. But yeah, so go check hers out too. And I'm trying to get. I'd like to get her to make a shirt for us, but she has just if you wanna get an idea, she has a motherfucker. I can't get to it. Anyway,
she has a motherfucker.
She has a motherfucker. She probably has a mother, right? Most people do, unless her mom's
dead. And
if
she has a mother and she has a father, then she has
her
a motherfucker.
Her father probably fucks her mother. I'm sure.
It definitely did once.
I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna go out there and say. A lot of people fuck her mother.
I would think to be a motherfucker, you'd have to fuck more than once.
You have to fuck a lot of mothers to be known for being a motherfucker. Like how many moms have you fucked? Probably one, maybe two.
Well, I mean, girls that I fucked
who are now moms.
Now, yeah.
Does that count?
No.
That's like you can't be a motherfucker like retroactively.
Yeah.
You have to fuck somebody after they've had a kid to be a motherfucker. So you've only fucked one mother.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's two.
Two-ish? Two-ish? There's the one rape?
I almost said...
Was she out?
You mother raper?
Right? You're like two-ish?
No, I was going to say...
You were into it, but she wasn't.
If it's rape every time the chick's not into it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I've never had sex with a girl she wasn't into it, though. I don't think I can... You know what I mean?
You know? Yeah.
She's sitting there watching TV. Dude, one time, when I was dating the other girl that you hated, Jessica or whatever.
Yeah.
One time we were in our room and we were watching the movie The Island. What is it called with Leonardo DiCaprio? Where they go on the island. The Beach.
Yeah.
We were watching that and I'd never seen it. And then we started like messing around and shit and the TV was on. And I was like real into the movie. And I kept looking at and then I tried to like turn so that we could like get it where I could face the TV. And I was so into the movie that I was like losing wood because I was interested in the movie. I was like, she's like, are you just rather watch the movie? And I was like, I mean, no, this is cool. I'm into it.
Oh, probably didn't have pause.
No, it was on TV, I guess. She's like, let's just watch the movie. So she's like,
it on DVD.
She's like, we'll just like fuck later or whatever. So we just watched the movie, and then she fell asleep in the movie.
Damn, and then you raped her.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Right? No. You're like, no, she said I could. Right? She's like, hey, you can just finish later when I'm asleep.
Well, that's one of those things, though, that like, every time I think of or see that movie, I remember that. The first time I saw it, I was like, basically like, yeah, I mean, and it wasn't like we were gonna do it. It was like we were in the middle of, I'm talking like penetration. And I could feel like my interest was so focused on the movie that I could like, it was like my shit was,
yeah.
It was fucking hilarious. But anyway, that person who I told that story about was this girl's mom. So I'm a motherfucker. No, it definitely wasn't. But yeah, go check her out. Oh, that reminds me. You know how like regional accents? So like pecan. You say pecan, right?
Yeah.
That's the nut.
Some people say pecan.
Some people say pecan, but some people say it different. Like they say pecan.
Pecan.
I think
both.
I think the way we say it, pecan, is real specific to our area. Because even people in other parts of the South, like, say, like, pecan.
A pecan?
They say pecan.
Pecan.
And we say pecan.
Pecan pie.
I think we say it way wrong.
Really?
Not wrong, but I mean...
Well, I mean, it's crazy because, of course, we feel like we're right. Because that's
when I hear
pecan,
said. I laugh.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
But when someone says pop for soda...
For soda, yeah.
Right?
I was explaining that to somebody the other
Right?
day. That in Texas, when you want to just say, like, generic, like, soda, you say Coke.
Yeah.
You say, hey, I want a Coke. And they're like, what kind? You say Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. That really is.
And that's really what
Coke
we say.
is all of them. Just like soda, just like pop.
Yeah.
But Coke is all of them.
Yeah.
I know that's a brand.
But it's just like, and it's not even the most popular brand around here. Let's say Dr. Pepper probably is, right? Or no?
What?
What's the most popular brand of, like, Coke around here? It's Dr. Pepper.
Probably is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Coke. If you, more south is Pepsi.
Pepsi's gross.
Yeah, it is.
Diet Pepsi's actually not bad.
Oh,
but
that's
fuck
funny.
Pepsi.
There's people that are like, I love Pepsi, right?
I'll drink it, but I mean, it's gross. You know what I mean?
You also fuck girls that are knocked out and unconscious.
I wouldn't.
You're like, but it's gross.
I don't
right?
want to do that. I'm just saying if it came down to it.
I'm just saying you do that, though.
If it's your wife and she said she was cool with it,
yeah,
then I don't see the problem.
So, all right, like, hold on. So your wife's laying there, knocked out.
Yeah.
And you're like, I could fuck her. And there's a Pepsi. Which do you choose? Right?
That's the ultimate blind taste test.
You're like,
I mean...
Like, you have to choose one of them. Your wife's laying there unconscious.
Did she say it was okay?
No.
Then I guess I gotta go with the Pepsi.
Okay.
But if she said it was cool to fuck her when she's sleeping, then yeah, I'm definitely going for that. But I'm gonna drink the Pepsi when I'm done. Because when I get done, I get thirsty.
Yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
That's a thing. Yeah. That's not just me. You get like, I can remember times, like I'll be laying in bed and we had sex or whatever, and I want nothing. There's nothing on this planet I want more than a drink. It's like I get that weird kind of thirsty where it's like I got the shakes. I need something to drink so bad.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know, and it's not even
like it almost puts you in a coma.
Then she fucks me.
Yeah. She's like, why won't it work? It does not work this way.
I've already explained that if it's not hard, it's really not useful.
You're in agreement. You're like, hey, if you're ever in a coma, I get to fuck you. If I'm in a coma, you get to fuck me.
If I'm in a coma, you can blow me for sure.
You know?
She's
gonna be like, this just isn't working.
But you can suck anything. People suck macaroni into their mouth.
She puts like a stick on there and like tapes it to it.
Like a split?
Yeah. And like, she's like, ow! Right?
I don't know if because there's not much you can do with a not hard dick. But you can suck it, I guess, if you want. It'll get hard. It'll react to that. Because you know that like when men are paralyzed, their dick still works. Because it's not nerves that make your dick hard. It's blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, when men
you're not gonna feel it.
Yeah, you don't feel shit, but your dick still gets hard. That's why women stay with their husbands if they get paralyzed. But if your wife gets paralyzed, you're like, I'm out. Yeah. Because you can still fuck her, but it's gross. Yeah. She's sitting in a wheelchair all day.
You have to like prop her up. She's shitting all over you.
Oh, God. You really start hitting it.
You're like, really? And she's like, what? You're like, right? You don't
not only
smell that?
on you, she doesn't know.
Yeah, she's
your
like, what?
Your nose isn't paralyzed, you dumb bitch. Yeah. There's shit everywhere.
She's like, well, if the face wasn't in the pillow, right?
Dude, you fucking joked me. I took a drink when you said that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, her face is in the pillow.
Okay, so that's a good one to go out on.
Okay.
I do want to reiterate. It's on Twitter at J to the hell no, the homicidal housewife.
Yeah.
Go to her Etsy store. She actually has a lot of good shit on there. And like I said, you can get custom-made shirts. So I want you to get a shirt that says the bad vibe or that says something negative about one of us. That would make me very happy. And because she's a big listener, it would make her happy to get paid to make a shirt that says something about us.
Yeah.
So order your bad vibe shirt from her. And then go to at Jen Lopez. And she's just fucking funny, and she has paintings. And there was another one I was going to do a shout-out for, but I couldn't get the details for it in time, so I'll do it next week. But go check out those two ladies, and definitely get you a Bad Vibe shirt from the Homicidal Housewife. That's it, right?
Oh, yeah. Please, if you liked this...
Oh, yeah.
Go on to, I guess if you have Apple, right?
Yeah, if you have... Go
iTunes.
Go on iTunes, leave us a review, whatever you're listening to us on. Give us 5 stars and leave us a review, and I don't care what you say on the review.
Yeah.
I hope it's positive.
There's
but
been
if
some
it's not,
funny ones on there.
I want a funny one. I want one that's like, you know,
like there's cool ones on there, you know.
Last time I think I said Jeremy likes AIDS dudes.
Yeah, please go put something on there. You don't know how much we appreciate
it. Helps us out so fucking much.
I was like, you do not know how much.
If we make you laugh, if you laugh at us, go on there and make us laugh with a funny review.
Yeah. Anyways, we're it. That's it.
Yeah,
this has been episode 68. All right, stay tuned for 69.
It's gonna get gay.
That comes right after.
69 is gonna get gay, so definitely check us out next week.
I think this got kind of gay. Kind of got a little transgendery.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. As always, if you've been listening to this, you are the bad vibe.